Welcome back to my channel, my dudes. Today we are making a tofu and vegetable cannelloni bake. This is a really diverse recipe. You can swap out the protein for any other protein you like or the veggies for any other veggies you like. Starting here obviously with 1 onion. Onions are high in prebiotic fiber, which is fertilizer for your gut microbiome. So the more that you can add in prebiotic fiber, the better the microbiome will flourish in your gut, and then your immune system will be better and also your digestion will be better. So onions are fantastic to add into your diet. Side note, I'm terrible at chopping and I know that it looks like I'm about to chop my fingers off here, so I'm really sorry if I'm making anybody feel on edge. Okie dokie, artichoke. So next up we've got the protein. If you want the gains, which I do at the moment, my protein of choice is usually tofu. I find it so easy to work with. Hot tip, always get the firmest tofu you can find. Silken tofu does work for specific recipes, but I find in general for a lot of the recipes I use, the firmest tofu is the best. Tofu is also actually really high in calcium, so it is a fantastic protein for vegans, people like me who don't have a lot of calcium from dairy in their diet, or for me, none at all. Tofu is a great way to get the calcium in. So you want to press all the water out before you do chop it. I just do that with my hands. We're going to be putting this into a food processor, so you don't have to chop it like I am, but my food processor is on the way out, so I'm just trying to make it as easy as it possibly can. So next up, I'm going to start getting my food processor ready. I'm going to add all of that chopped up tofu, whatever greens I can find, so whatever fresh herbs you have. I had a lot of spinach laying around, and spinach is actually a fantastic source of folate. There's also sun-dried tomatoes in there. I love sun-dried tomatoes because they are a really good source of iron as well as vitamin C, so the absorption on them is quite high. I'm going to stick that aside, and now I'm going to start frying up my onions. So I'm going to fry up these before I pop them into my food processor. I definitely should have used a bigger pan, but oh well. So I'm going to throw that in with it as well. So next we got lemon, and I'm also just adding jarred minced garlic. Fresh would be great, but I did not have the patience to chop that up. So we've got some dried herbs, whatever I could find, some salt, and I have mixed that all together, and this is what it looks like when it comes out. So this is the filling for our cannelloni. This is a concoction I make often. It is a bit like a Parmesan cheese replacement. It doesn't taste the same, but it's something that I put on top of pastas. It's crushed nuts with a lot of different herbs. I definitely recommend adding in a lot of crushed nuts, something like crushed cashews, crushed almonds. You can put it in the food processor with the other ingredients. It's just going to add a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, which is great for cognition and anti-inflammatory products, which you need as an athlete. Then in a nice big baking dish, you're going to line the bottom with some pasta sauce, fill up your little cannelloni rolls with your filling, place them in, put some more pasta sauce over the top, and then I've got some vegan cheese, and we're going to go ahead and bake that for 220 degrees at 45 minutes, and boom, she is done. And this will feed the whole family and yourself for days if you make good sides. I actually made some air fried potatoes with some, what was it, pesto. It was a walnut and parsley pesto, and it was off the chain. So let me know if you like this recipe. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the rest. Love yous. XOXO.